My Hero Academia Season 6, Episode 5, The Thrill of Destruction is now out for you guys to go and check out. This episode, we see Shigakari come to life. We see the awakening of the masterpiece. What havoc does he cause? That's what we're going to discuss. Let me know in the comments below, what did you guys think of this episode? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Smash it down below. Smash that like button for me and click subscribe. And without further ado, let's get into this review of episode 5 of season 6 right now. Okay, so My Hero Academia season 6 episode 5 is now done and dusted. I have finally been able to watch it straight after. The last few weeks I have been having things go on Saturday nights that have taken me away from being able to watch the show and then record a review. I finally got it. I finally got a chance. And episode 5, The Thrill of Destruction. So last week we saw that stuff with Hawks. We saw that beautiful backstory on Hawks. We're starting to get to know a bit more about him. Loving Hawks as a character. Absolutely loving him. And then we also see Mirko just absolutely get bodied by these norms, but still make a massive dent in Shigakari's actual container that he's in. His containment. And then, obviously, Mr. Mike finishes the job and breaks him free. At this point, he's not completely finished. So that's where we pick up. We pick up where we left off with that actually breaking and him coming down. Obviously, the guy that shoots the laser out of his eye, that hero is looking after him. He's non-existent. He's just dead to the world. And without a spark or anything like that, Shigakari can't come back to life. So right now, he's completely out. Like, they've won. They have absolutely won. As long as he stays asleep, the heroes have done their job. So Endeavor and the rest of the crew start taking care of the rest of the noms, getting rid of them, destroying them, and then making pretty easy work of them. Like, there's more heroes than them, so ganging up on them makes sense. But we also get to see Dark Shadow go through with Thingo and save Hawks from Dubby. Dubby is absolutely destroying them, and he's about to kill them. And then this big giant ice thing comes through. I thought it was Shoto. I thought Shoto showed up. I was like, bro, Shoto's showing up because like this giant ice thing. I'm like, that's something he would do, but it's a villain who does the ice stuff as well that actually saves Dark Shadow and Hawks. Actually saves them. So you have that then he flies off with Hawks to go get it. We see that Hawks might not have wings anymore. I really hope that's not the case. I hope they grow back because I love Hawks as a character. I think he's really cool and really intriguing. And to find out that his hero was actually Endeavor, not All Might, is really, really cool. And I like that dynamic. I want to see where we go from there. So then, that's the whole first part. Then the next part is when the insanity happens. When the absolute bonkers, crazy, out of this world, like, holy shit moment happens. Shigakari gets awoken. We see the water that he was in slowly creep towards an exposed wire, which triggers an electric shock, which awakens him. And we just see Shigakari there, and all you hear out of his mouth is, "It's too cold." And right now, you just know something bad's going to happen. And then as the old mate goes to shoot his laser, Shigakari just puts his hand over his face, just decays him. Like that. Instantly. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, bruh. Shigakari is about to absolutely do a madness. This guy has been built up for 4 freaking seasons, and then another 5th freaking season on top of that, where we got to see more of his backstory and where he was. And now we are finally getting to see the full scale of what this guy's going to be able to do and how big of a threat he really is now that he has upgrade powers, which is absolutely insane because he was already scary as it was, especially season 5 where we got the backstory to him and he does that big thing and just destroys his whole city. That was mental. And I'm like, bro, now he's upgraded. How freaking scary is this guy going to get? He's up fucking graded. His decay ability, and who knows what else he has now. It's freaking insane. Anyway, so then we pan to Deku, Bakugo, and Shoto, and the rest of the crew evacuating the city, and we hear this voice, and it is the first One for All talking to Deku about something is coming. Something big is coming. And Deku can feel it. And he looks over and he sees the hospital. And this is chilling. He sees it. He knows. He's like, holy crap, something's not right over at the hospital. Next thing you know, Shigakari is just destroying the whole freaking city at this point. He is using his decay and he's just destroying heroes left, right, and center. We see the shield hero. He's gone. We see all these other heroes just falling left, right, and center. People trying to stop it. Shoto tries to use his ice thing. One of those bunny heroes tries to use their ability to shoot the mud, hit the ground and shoot the mud up. That doesn't work. Even Deku uses his smash to try and use the force of his power to counteract it and push it the other way, which it doesn't work. So they have to all retreat. And he knows that it's Shigakari. He knows that this is him. And it's absolutely mental. Like he picks up the cape of the dead hero, puts it on, and he is ready to go. Like he just destroys this whole town. It's freaking mental. So we end it with that, with him destroying this whole town, and he's ready to go. He's called the big gigantic villain that he won in the last one. He has that, and now they're going to awaken. And next week's preview looks absolutely insane. Endeavor is going head to head with Shigakari. I'm so intrigued to see how that's going to go. Very intrigued, but it's all happening. The villains now think that they've won because, like, dude, if Shigakari can do that, then the question is, how do you get close enough to him to do damage to him? That's the question. Because if he has this power, then you can't go on the foot to him. How are you going to go head to head? Because all you have to do is throw a punch. He grabs it or grabs you. You're dead. You're gone. You're decayed in freaking seconds. It's mental. So Endeavor can fly. We know Endeavor can fly, and he's got the flame power, so he can shoot from a distance, which seems like it's the only plausible way to defeat him. But Deku's going to have something up his sleeve. Deku's going to have to, and it's going to... I'm so intrigued. I cannot wait to see moving forward. I cannot wait to see next week's episode. It looks freaking insane. I loved this episode. This is probably my favorite episode. I mean, I love Shigakari as a villain. I think he's one of the greatest villains. He's just so good. He's got motive. He's got purpose. He's scary. Like, he's a presence. He's a true villain. And you understand why he's a villain and how much he's like a broken character. He's just got everything you want in a villain. So I'm super excited. So I love this episode. So let me know in the comments below, what did you guys think of this episode? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Smash it down below. Smash that like button for me. Click subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Till then, stay safe. Peace out.